Hello, today we're going to be talking about a topic and they're going to talk about computers and they are also going to be talking about jobs. So if you see the title, it says white collar jobs are next. So what is a white collar job? Well, let's go ahead and take a look at a picture. So if we look at Google and I type in the phrase white collar worker, then you can get an idea of what a white collar job is. Now, the opposite of that we call a blue collar job. And so then here are blue collar jobs and blue collar workers. So once again, white collar, they're going to be working in an office, and blue collars, they're going to be working either in a factory or sometimes outside. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this story and see what they say about the white-collar jobs. As experts predicted, quite a number of many jobs in the field of production have been replaced by automation in technology. So if we take a look at this word expert, it says here knows a lot, but this refers to a person who knows a lot, and so that would be an expert. And this word predicted, we use this word when we want to talk about something that will happen in the future. Quite a number is another way for us to say many. And in the field of production, production means to make something. And finally, we have this word replaced. Korean, it replaced in Korean would be 대신하다, and then automation is something where it does something without a person. So usually a computer does something, and therefore it is automation. Moving on to the next sentence. Even before coming up with satisfactory solutions for those who have lost their jobs, artificial intelligence has begun to take away some white-collar professions as well. Okay, so there are a couple words that we should go over. So here, this word satisfactory, so that means something that was done well or something good is satisfactory. And the solution is if you have a problem and then you fix the problem, we call that a solution. So something like a good solution or a satisfactory solution. So we had a chance to read these first two sentences, but what does it mean? What does it mean? So what do they want to tell us? Well, let's try to figure out what they're trying to tell us by looking at the first sentence and see if we can change the words around to make it easier to understand. So the first part, as experts predicted, quite a number of many jobs in the field of production have been replaced by automation in technology. So this word expert, we know that's a person who knows a lot, so we can even make it really basic and we can just say a person predicted. So that means talking about in the future. So we can just say a person said quite a number. We can use the word many, and let's say many jobs in the field of production. So I'm going to come back to that one and talk about the word have been replaced. So let's take a look at this word replace. So instead of replaced with a D, we can just look it up in the original form. We can see it means 대신하다. So we'll say have been replaced. So another way we could say is were replaced And then by automation in technology. So when they say automation in technology, they're really just talking about computers. So let's put that in there. So we have a person said many jobs were replaced by computers. Now, if I had the question, what kind of jobs are they talking about? And that's this part here, in the field of production. So this goes back to the picture we looked at. Production, that's these people, the blue collar workers, because they do a lot of production. And so we said, where do they work? Well, we said sometimes outside, but also sometimes inside in a factory. So we can say factory jobs. So a person said many factory jobs were replaced by computers. Okay, so that's the first sentence. Then let's go ahead and find out what they're trying to tell us in the second sentence. So we have even before coming up with satisfactory solution for those people who lost their jobs. Okay, so even before, so we can just, we don't even have to say even, we can just say before coming up with satisfactory. We said earlier that, okay, they're talking about a good solution. So let's say good solutions, and we need some kind of verb here. So we can use a really common verb before having good solutions for, and what are they talking about here? They said those who lost their jobs. So when they say those, that's talking about the people who lost their jobs. So that's going back to this first sentence, who lost their jobs? The factory workers lost their jobs. So they are talking about these people over here. So before having good solutions for the people who lost their jobs, and the second part is down here, artificial intelligence or computers has begun to take away some white-collar jobs as well. So instead of saying artificial intelligence, we'll use the word computer. Computers have taken white-collar jobs, because the word profession, we can use jobs as well, same as also. So they're saying that the computers have taken white-collar jobs also. So the white-collar jobs, those are these people's job, and they're saying the computer is taking these people's job, and the computer is taking these people's job. So basically they're saying that the computers will take all people's jobs. So that means people in the future will not have a job because the computer will be doing all the work. And we can see, if we look at this picture, I mean, this is a very big computer. So what they're saying is that in the future, the computer will be even bigger, even faster, even smarter, and it can do more work better than people. So if that's the case, and the computer does all the work for all the people, what will happen to people? What do you think? Let me know. Write a comment below.